Thank you for the warm welcome. For the past 20 years, VisaHQ has been erasing borders for millions of clients worldwide. In the next 2 years, we are ready to scale it to billions using our AI technology. Billions is not a hyperbole. According to UNWTO, in 2019, there were 1.4 billion international arrivals, or 882 million people require the visa before they can travel. We estimate the market size at over 30 billion US dollars. Given the current geopolitical environment, we expect tightening of entry requirements amidst an unprecedented migration wave around the world. At the same time, we recognize that servicing 882 million people a year is a challenging task. And this is where our patented AI can help streamline the process. Abbreviations like AI, GPT, LLM became mainstream only a few months ago. But our work in this field started back in 2016 when we filed our patent. Title: Artificial Intelligence System for Automatically Generating Custom Travel Documents should be self-explanatory. We got it issued on every claim in the summer of 2020 and still have 14 years of the IP protection left. If you want to learn more about our patented AI stack, please visit vhq.cc/AI for detailed information. Despite being a technology-first company, our focus has always been on people. We see a person traveling from point A to point B, and our objective is to make that line as straight as possible. We also see every other human being making that trip happen. VisaHQ optimizes the user experience with all of them in mind. But if you can't measure it, you can't improve it. We analyze every stream of data available to us through machine learning to improve our algorithms and enhance user experience. This is only possible in the closed ecosystem, and that's exactly the foundation that we built 20 years ago. We blended all existing user interfaces, such as paper forms, PDF files, and online applications, into a single UI. As mobile first became new standard for travelers, we migrated to an API-driven solution enabling bidirectional integrations with TMCs and ODAs, while servicing top Fortune 500 companies. Early this year, we started a new era of deploying large language models for the front end, back end, and collection of entry requirements for every type of visa, both in immigrant and non-immigrant categories. There are over 800,000 unique visa types in our database, and this is just the beginning of the exponential curve. This is still day one for our LLMs, but to say we are thrilled with the results is an understatement. We went from 35% to 85% automation level in 4 months, freeing up the time of our client services team. As we expand into new verticals, our LLM processed a full set of US immigration forms and instructions in less than 48 hours. It is production ready to answer any questions one can think of. We translated our entire database of entry requirements to 18 new languages in just a few weeks, and the maintenance now is 100% in autopilot. It's really hard to keep up with the execution speed of AI. Today, we are training a new model to become what we call Chief LLM Officer to help us manage the whole ecosystem. As the next frontier, we anticipate deeper integrations with government agencies adjudicating the applications and border control responsible for admissions. We also recognize that traveler's journey doesn't stop after crossing the border. This is where we see a flourishing ecosystem of integrated AI models, exchanging information, and making unbiased decisions at the speed of light. It will result in faster and more efficient processing of visa and immigration applications, custom-tailored services, and improved overall experience. To sum up, we trained our AI algorithms on 20 years of institutional knowledge, learning from past mistakes to avoid them in the future. VisaHQ AI reduces the likelihood of human errors while delivering accuracy and consistency, two pillars of the successful case management in the global mobility in immigration. Our platform can operate round the clock without breaks or distractions, and it speaks every major language. The future is now, and our excitement about the role of AI in global mobility and immigration is future-proof. We invite everyone to join VisaHQ, me, and the machine on this exciting journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Oleg. Audience, thumbs up and thumbs down. What do you think of a patented process for using AI to speed up visa processing? Thumbs up and thumbs down.
Mostly greens, looks like. Well done, Oleg. Focus group. More reds over here. You're going to have to convince them.
You put me here.
What did you think, focus group? Who wants to jump in? Susanna?
I think it's starting from the solution, say, that you are offering. Like, what exactly are you offering as a solution? It's like we hear about efficiency for the governments, we hear about a lot of AIs. But at the end, what exactly is the solution that you're offering? Are you addressing the 10% e-visa market? Or are you doing anything with the 50% physical visa market? What is it?
Scalability, in one word. So that's what we can, it's been 20 years run for us, and we processed, again, millions of applications. But it's really impossible to jump to the frontier of billions of applications without using AI. And it only became possible with natural language processing that we can train the AI on our previous data set, the one that we collected over the course of 20 years, and we can deploy it for all future applications. Automation, essentially, that's another word.
Realistically, of the 882 million applications annually, how many do you think you could be part of processing in 5, 10 years?
Hopefully 100% of them. I mean, yeah. And again, we expect that number to grow. So this is not a static number. Obviously, it went down now during the COVID, right? So it's coming back. But we expect that number to grow exponentially, too.
Lisa?
Is this really an AI problem? And if it's really an AI problem, aren't the barriers going down so other players are going to be able to do the same relatively easier and faster?
Our moat is the patent that we have in this field, and it's not where I guess others see the problem, we see the opportunity. This is productivity, right? So this is the bottleneck for the governments. This is a choke point, essentially, for them. They cannot adjudicate this number of applications without external help.
Is there an issue with AI in filling out legal forms and the regulatory nature of that? Like, are you going to get governments saying, we can't blanket approval any AI technology in filling out what is a government-sanctioned and validated form?
Two sides of the coin, right? So we can flip the coin and see that this is number one is going to be privacy, because the information will transfer in the hash from one source to the government source, to the issuing authority. So the privacy is there. And should I
finish, please?
OK. And on the flip side, in terms of adjudication, the efficiency of the government becomes unbiased. So they no longer look at, so if AI makes a decision, we look at this as an unbiased decision.
Thank you very much, Oleg. Well done.
All right.
Mike?